Hey guys, Yowie Chaser. Alright, we've got another sighting from Camden, Menangle area. But if you've had any sighting, guys, and you want to share it, just come here to Yowie Sightings Australia, join the group. You can share your sighting in the group, or you can, when you join, there's a questionnaire, you can fill it out and you can just put your sighting in there. Alright, so, and also we've got, I've got a guy doing a YouTube thing tomorrow night. No, Friday night, sorry. And I believe he's going to be promoting our channel because we are the number one Yowie sighting reporting group now in Australia. We're the official group of Yowie Sightings Australia. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be promoting our group. That's what I've heard. So that's very nice of him to promote our group. Alright, so what we're going to do is get on with the next sighting. Alright, so it'll be Yowie sighting number 1450. But hang on before I do that. Alright, so let's have a look at this sighting. So this is where the guy, he sent me the picture. He was riding a mountain bike through here when they seen something. So now the guy that's going to promote our website, he actually trains greyhounds, or he used to, whippets, I think. And he had a sighting here when he was doing his whippets. And then we've had a couple on the Georges River from the back of Wedderburn. And we had another sighting somewhere. Oh, there was one from this Cataract Dam. There's been a few around here, alright? So the thing what I don't get is why they go here. I don't. I've had a quick look on the maps. Normally I can work out what they're doing in an area, but obviously there's a lot of farmland here, a lot of food to eat, so looks like there's a pretty good ridge line through there actually. I don't know the exact location where this guy set it, but if I was, I'd be reckon they'd be along here somewhere. That's what I'm gonna say. Anyway, we'll get on with it. So it's like I said, it's number 1450. I had what I believe was a sighting in 2008. I was riding a mountain bike track known as the River Trail in far southwest Sydney along the Nepean River. Went for an arvo ride with another person and lost track of time and got caught out on dust. As we were making our way on the return part of the track, we heard something rushing through the bush behind us. We both turned around and witnessed something large and dark rush across the track about 10 meters behind us, breaking sticks and scrub on its way. It was too tall and narrow to be any type of wildlife, like a horse, pig, or any of that sort. Safe to say we got the hell out of there quick smart. I returned in 2016 for another ride and was in the same part of the track. Something spooked me and caused me to ride uncontrollably fast. I had a major accident and broke my spine. Still walking to this day. I have never returned since. This was Camden, Menangle area. Wow. Alright, mate. Jeez, I hope you're doing alright. Bloody hell. That's pretty wild. Yeah, so that's a pretty freaky story. Um I'll tell you my story. I don't know, some people know I brought a bike and I was out at a spot where some people I know, they got bogged there at night, right? This is at the back of Flagstone, Hundulla, right? There's all bushland in there. They're starting to clear it all now, put houses in. But they don't even know about Yowies, right? So they were out there and they got bogged. They're all there all night. Their batteries went flat in their car. They didn't have phone reception where they were. All all their lights went out, but they started hearing like knocking. That's what they described it as, a knocking noise. They said it sounded like someone was getting a stick and hitting on the trees. They started freaking out. So old mate's there with his baby that was only a couple of months old, and his missus and him, and then my daughter's ex-boyfriend was there, and he lost his smoke somewhere on the track. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. He decides to walk the track and just left them there, right? He's gone back to look for his cigarettes and just left them, right? But old mate that was in the other car, like both of them are bogged, they can't get out, right? He said the daughter's ex-boyfriend's car, the battery had gone flat, right? But while he was sitting there, the high beam started flashing, and old mate wasn't there. Like the lights started flashing. They're going, "What's going on?" They thought he was still in the car and was flashing the lights, but he wasn't there. And the batteries were flat. I don't even think the batteries were even connected to the car. I can't remember that part. I don't know. I'm not sure about that part. Anyway, so I went there. I've told this story before. I went there and I walked there. Anyway, to cut a long story short, on the way out, I collapsed on the ground about 10 meters from a shady spot on this bend. And then I went back on my motorbike about 3 or 6 months later. I crashed my motorbike in that same spot where I collapsed on the ground. It's very weird, eh? Anyway, so this story here um, is in the group. If you just want to read it and talk to the guy, if anyone wants to talk to him, you can go into the group and talk to him. Another guy's seen his story, right? And so I'm going to read that one out now. So this will be 1451. Just reading old mate's possible sighting in the Camden Menangle area near the Nepean River in Western Sydney. And to remind me of an afternoon I was riding my mountain bike around 1998. I lived 30 minutes from Camden and grew up at Emu Plains on the Nepean River near Penrith. Mountain biking was our life from about 96 to 2000. I had a similar experience to old mate in Lapston along the same single track. I was alone and flying through the track and heard trees rustling and branches breaking, and the kicker was deep pounding footsteps behind me. I thought it was another bike, but no one was there. Scared the pee out of me. Alright, now since that there's been a few other people that have said they've had stuff happen there as well, okay? So but that's like further down the track. It's more towards where is it? I don't even know how you get there, hang on. Wow, it's a fair way down. I think it's more around here. He's Lapston, yeah, he's down around here. But while I was looking at this, I found another place. Because when I looked up that bike track that the guy was saying, it took me to here. So there's a track or something along here, but there's also power lines the whole way along here. So if anyone's in that area, that'd be an interesting area to go and have a look at as well. All right. All right. Don't forget, if you've had a sighting, just go back here. Join Yowie Sightings Australia. You can share your sighting in the group with everyone. You can do it anonymously if you want. Or you can just tell me anyway. Who wants to hear about another? This is in America. This was a lady now. She said that she lived out in the bush with her parents. They didn't have nowhere to live. They lived in tents, lived off the land. She said that dad was crazy. And that, you know, they were all out hunting one night. And their dad, they seen this thing up on the top of a mountain. And the dad said it was a pig. And they said, no, it's not a pig. It's standing on 2 feet. And they said the next thing their dad took off after it. And then he come back, he got it, right? So they're saying like it's a skinwalker or a dog man or whatever. They said it looked like a dog, but it standing up on 2 feet. And where the dad said, no, it's a pig. Anyway, he ended up, well, he got something anyway. He ended up shooting something. He brought him back. And they all had to eat whatever he brought back. And so there was the 2 girls and a boy and the dad. And then she said she got really sick from eating it for weeks after. I can't remember if the brothers and sisters got sick or not, but she said after that her dad was always trying to commit suicide after eating it. So, and then she said she didn't know what it was, but then later on she got into it, and they were near a bloody what do they call the Indian things over there, like the tribes? What do they call their land? I don't know. They were near their land, where anyway, so they didn't know if it was a skinwalker or whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd just throw that little story in. All right, what else do we got? See if I've got any, like, oh shit. We might have a few little ones we can throw in. Okay, so this is another one. So sometimes some of the sightings aren't much. So this is number 1446. More apish looking in a distance, hairy. Charlie Moreland Campground around 2000. Oh, it was Charlie Moreland Campground 2007, March 30th, right? So in 2017, I never said that. So we get a lot of sightings from there. That was just when people join, I just asked them if they had a sight, and that's all they left. All right. So what's this one? All right, here's another small one. I'll just read out a couple more. So this is 1445. While out, oh, this is actually a good one actually. While out spectating at a car rally deep in the bush in the middle of the night, we would see yowies, especially out the back of Bulladila on the Cabbage Tree Road. Couldn't see the yowies clearly, but we definitely knew he was there. Alright, so it's an interesting one. Alright, that's all we got, guys. Like I said, if you've got any signs, just come over here and read them. Send them in here, guys. Alright. Happy Yowie chasing, guys. See you on the next one.